Mindvalley. I'm Suman and I'm your hopeful candidate for the position of Culture and Learning Specialist. What got me really excited while applying for this position was the skills and requirements mentioned on the website actually define who I am as a person. Let me explain how. I grew up in Mumbai in a joint family with 12 of us sharing just one apartment. So my journey of understanding human behavior, psychology and people management actually began with one of the most important organizations of my life, my family. And this is the same family that I had to stand up against at the age of 19. I had to choose between a scholarship for a prestigious university in UK versus a scholarship to be a ballet and a jazz dancer. And this was at a time when ballet and jazz were unheard of as dance forms in India, leave alone career choice. So for most of my family and friends, university was the most obvious choice. But for me, I had this little tiny voice in my heart which said I should follow my passion. So I chose to not conform to society's rules, standards and conditions, and I chose to dance. This turned out to be one of the most important decisions of my life. By the age of 23, not only was I a performing artist, I was also a teacher, choreographer and studio head, which means I had 350 students of my own. And when I sat down to analyze why was I getting this kind of success as opposed to more experienced teachers, I realized that I genuinely loved people. I knew each of the 350 students by their first names. I knew what motivated them, what challenged them, what kept them going. And I think this was the reason why my studio grew exponentially. Which also got me to a turning point in my life where I realized that maybe dancing was not my calling. Maybe it was understanding human behavior and psychology. So I set out to study it. As of today, I'm a neuro-linguistic practitioner and an international coach trained by Mr. John Grinder himself. I've also studied human processes at an institute called ISAPS, which stands for Indian Society of Applied Behavioral Science. So today, I just don't work intuitively, but I also have the tools and resources to empower the organization. And while I was studying, I also realized that I had to pay my bills. So I started working with an organization from Kuala Lumpur called QI Group as their independent representative. I built organizations and distribution channel for the company not only in India but also Dubai, Malaysia and Indonesia. This is also where I honed my leadership skills, my entrepreneurship skills. I learned how to build organizations across various cultures and the challenges and motivations that come with it. Last year, I held the position of General Manager at a leading dance institute in Mumbai. My role had me to understand the pulse of the organization and design training modules not only for employees but their trainers, students and customers as well. I was also responsible for executing their annual workshop with 1,000 plus students. So this was one of the most cherished experiences of my life. I am what I am because of books, life experiences and my work. I believe I have the right balance of passion, skill and experience for this position. It would be my pride and privilege to contribute to your mission of empowering 1 billion people. It's my habit to work for passion and excelling at it. And I see myself excelling at Mindvalley too. So see you soon.